Welcome to the show where anything could happen. The real play experience where we put players against problems with no easy answers, incomplete information, and always against a ticking clock. Coming up in this episode.
It's happening as quickly as possible.
My ship is still docked.
Breaking news! Riots taking out in the Habitat Ring. There seems to be a civil disruption as we are getting information that there is a impending strategic catastrophic failure due in the base.
In this episode, we find ourselves aboard the relay station Enoch, a civilian deep space installation serving as a trade waypoint, habitat, and maintenance hub. The station is home to thousands of people and has dozens of ships arriving and leaving every cycle. 12 minutes ago, the station detected an impact or explosion following a routine harmonic transition, the departure of a scheduled void trader to one of the hub colony worlds. All system warnings are showing that they are operating outside of design tolerance, and there is a risk of some form of structural cascading failure. What the party do next will determine, is the risk real or could it be avoided? Was it accidental or deliberate? Does the party alert the civilians, and do they risk the panic that could ensue? Because, of course, anything could happen.
Hi, I'm Lucie. I make people make games, and today I will be playing Zoe Lucian, the operations officer, getting things running every day, exactly like in my day job.
Hi, I'm Chris Payne, game dev, role player, actor, and today I am playing Connor Fraser, Spacer Union representative.
Hi, my name is Adam Qutaishat. I use anal pronouns shuffled. I am a theater and audio fiction artist and activist. And today I will be playing Station Commander Mulgeris.
Hi, my name is Catherine Welsford, and my pronouns are she, her. And today I'm going to be playing Carol, specifically Carol 1N7B Powell, head of the Human Base Relations. And these are my flowers. This one's called Derek, this one's called Jennifer, and this one is Samantha. I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you all for being here today. There has been an impact on the ship, and we are making sure that things are going to be in order and no one will be in danger. I have deployed security to make sure that those in the docking and the warehouse and other immediate at-risk rings are potentially exploring evacuation without raising a panic. We are worried a bit about some of the habitation rings and overall the station itself. I brought you here to gauge your reactions to things and to present some possible alternatives. We want to make sure that the station remains safe and every life is accounted for, while also making sure that no future issues will arise from this incident. I would like to hear what you are suggesting for us to handle this situation.
We need to understand what caused this and, as quickly as possible. And obviously understanding whether we need to isolate some of the rings, if it's possible at all, given what happened.
We're also going to bring forward some of the yoga sessions this afternoon to make sure that people feel engaged and on point here.
Not sure if that's going to be quite as useful as they think it might be. I've run a diagnostic on the docking ring. It's showing nothing out of the ordinary. The impact must have been somewhere else.
We need to locate where the impact exactly happened.
Might I recommend that you all run diagnostics on your own rings?
Yep. Okay, cool. I mean, technically all of the rings are my rings, since I'm obviously responsible for the general operations of the base, but I'm asking all my rings.
Miss Lucian, as quickly as we can expedite that process, that will help us make sure that everyone is safe in a timely manner. So if that means outsourcing it, please outsource it immediately.
Okay, so I'm getting some messages that the issue seems to be coming from engineering.
Wonderful.
Engineering. All right, let me...
There's a power surge. Seems to have triggered some other systems. Could be a cascading thing. You have to be careful.
Can we isolate those systems to make sure that the cascade does not spread to the other rings?
Well, I mean, the engineering, the problem is it supplies the other ones.
Something wrong with the warehouse ring's ventilation systems.
Oh, no.
Mr. Stern, can we see all of the rings, not habitation rings, at this time?
If we seal them, I mean, they're supplying the habitat, so that could actually have catastrophic outcomes.
Yes, we can't potentially injure anybody. I don't see any issues from my side. There's some issues with ventilation, but that's always an issue, and we've known about that. It's why I encourage everybody to make sure that they carry around some
You got
nice
ventilation
plants.
too?
Yeah.
Ventilation problems too, I mean. Obviously you have ventilation.
But that's important to try and make sure why we have plants everywhere. Have you seen our new flower garden in the lower bases of Hab 3?
Ms. Powell, I need to ask, is there any other issues, especially in the habitation ring attached to the warehouse, that would lead us to anything that might not just be a ventilation system issue?
I have
None from my
isolated
side.
the ventilation so it's not crossing between rings. If there is anything poisonous or contaminated released into the ventilation system, we're circulating within the ring only.
I mean, we don't even know what's happened yet. Do we need to be worried this much?
No. We just have to find the problem and fix it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
That's
Just
all.
that's all.
That doesn't sound too difficult.
Okay, we are... Why is there limited oxygen in the warehouse system?
Limited oxygen.
Maybe that's the next place we should be doing some planting.
Could just be an oversight. Could be that somebody's... we've lost... we've lost a
Mr.
fuse
Fraser,
circuit.
Let's assume for now
What
that
does
there
that mean?
are no coincidences in this situation. We should operate as if anything could be caused by this issue or could be related to this issue. We must make sure that we keep as many civilians safe as possible. So it is important to me that we examine every situation as thoroughly as possible as if it were connected.
Commander, I need you to understand here that the most important thing is making sure that we keep our population safe. We've had a vast number of issues, recently, further in the past. We really need to be making sure that we're keeping these environmental systems up to date.
What is
I'm trying to get more
environmental
information.
systems
It seems
fail?
my systems are saying the engineering is the origin of the issue. So, trying to understand where this comes from. Cut it at the base.
The engineering ring seems to be on low power.
Huh.
Some
That doesn't sound good. Unless it's a energy saving, in which case that sounds fantastic.
It unfortunately isn't.
I'm sending one of my boys to have a look at the phase circuit and see exactly what caused the damage.
Okay, thank you.
Security should also be en route. Ms. Powell, what would happen if the environment systems fail? Would this put lives at risk, human or otherwise sentient lives at risk, or are we worried specifically about the quality of life?
It could be either. It depends on the difficulty of the failure. I mean, surely anything is a risk to life. If we don't have good ventilation systems coming, that's going to cause an issue. If we are struggling with the quality of our food, that can be an issue in the longer term. Sometimes we're going to have those really big issues, and they don't seem very big at the start, and then they spiral into
Commander,
something big.
I'm sorry, Commander. Apparently, some of my boys are telling me that security telling the dock workers to evacuate. Why?
We are moving to a skeleton crew system. It will not be everyone, but we want to make sure that if these failures are happening, that we are not... We will be able to seal these systems and these rings without creating any sort of mass panic or any sort of risk to unnecessary risk to many lives. We will be... Yes,
but
Ms.
if you
Booker.
already evacuate, we need people to help and fix this issue.
This will be the role of the security and engineering departments. It will not be up to the crews that are specifically there and are
Okay,
not
fair
equipped
enough.
for these situations.
All right, then. Well, Commander, would you kindly ask one of the security guys to go and check out Phase Circuit 4 in the engineering ring and find out what the hell damaged it?
I will do that at this time.
Thank you.
Wait, Connor, you've initiated the installation of ventilation between two systems.
I isolated the ventilation. We had a ventilation problem in engineering. I don't want any gases passed across the habitation ring.
Okay, if you isolate engineering from the rest, there won't be enough oxygen.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
Especially
There's
if you
enough-
the planters.
No, don't worry. It's fine. There's enough. The rings are self-contained. They can last for several days or even weeks,
No,
independent
they can't.
from each
No,
other.
they can't. The habitat rings cannot survive more than 2 days if they're separated from engineering.
Good. 2
That doesn't
days is
sound good.
plenty of time for us to figure out what the problem is and fix it.
I agree with Mr. Fraser. Mr. Fraser, the security team has found that the circuit is completely blown and needs to be replaced. Do we have, Ms. Lucian, do we have the way to replace it on site, or will we need to import this?
On site of, you mean the security ring, you said?
This is engineering.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I misheard you. I thought it should be in engineering, and that's all where all the technology comes from.
There is
Let
a
me
power
ask
loss
my-
in the structural integrity field network. This is something that we feel like
I'm
needs
just
to be
looking.
addressed. This is quickly scaling into something where we may need to alert the public to make sure that they are aware and they are moving to places that we need them, so that we are not tripping over them trying to protect them.
Commander, can I suggest that potentially, rather than alerting them and causing panic and worry, we instead instill some kind of encouragement to head back to your rooms, potentially a guided meditation session that's mandatory, rather than panicking people?
Aye, that sounds like a good way to get people back into their homes and out of the corridors.
Ms. Powell, please let us set this up. We will say that it is for morale and mindfulness, and that it will be required for anyone not in the skeleton crews of our primary functional areas.
All right,
Sounds wonderful.
Commander, we do have components to replace the phase circuit, but we'll have to assemble it. It's a delicate operation. It'll probably take all day. So that's a longer term repair. We need to find out what's going on, because I am now seeing fluctuations in the structural integrity field system.
Yes, security has also given me that information. What will happen if this continues to fail? Does that mean that the base will not be able to... Ms. Lucerne, how does this affect us long-term and short-term to make sure that everyone is safe?
All I can say is that, yes, separating engineering for more than 2 days will mean there's not enough oxygen in the habitat system. Beyond that, I mean, that's already catastrophic in itself, so... If we can
People
temper
really
it,
struggle
I'm
if they
trying
don't
to
have
get...
breath.
I feel-
Yes. Carol.
Go on.
I'm trying to get my guys to fix the issue you mentioned, Commander, in engineering. My team's on it. But the backup routers are missing. And apparently someone has removed them. So it's not all accidents, definitely. Someone removed the routers. I don't know what it is.
This will lead me to believe that this is an intentional act, that is something is in concert with this explosion, and that we are at very real risk. Ms. Powell, please stress the importance of this guided meditation and doing it quickly. We need to have our civilians in places that we can make sure they are safe. I'm going to have security look into who might have removed these routers, but at this time, I am starting to work through a list of suspects to make sure that nothing is going to be left to risk. The safety of our civilians and our crew is of utmost importance.
Yes. But
Surely, Commander, the routers, if they aren't there, then they aren't there. They're older models, are they not? The important thing right now is to focus, importantly, where we're making sure our people are, making sure that they are safe. We can point fingers later, point.
This could be a terrorist attack. Removing these
Let's not
routers
jump to conclusions.
We've got no spare routers. They're normally easy to fix.
Have we checked the warehouses? I've heard stories of some of our teams who are really struggling at the moment, storing some excess parts there and then working out what they can do with them.
Carol,
might be
is this
useful to
a
look into.
veiled threat?
No,
I
of
know
course
your
not.
people are so upset about the cost of living in the habitats.
They are,
this-
but the important thing here is that I'm pointing out that there might be boxes in the warehouses because nobody checks there because we don't have the staff who are able to run the overtime. It's important for
I have
morale.
located some routers in the warehouse ring.
thank God.
I'm just going to see if I can offer an over-the-odds price for them.
Okay, we can't. If we don't, the routers are paramount to be sure that the structural integrity field can be fully repaired. So,
Mr. Lucian, what would it take to decouple the three rings closest to the incident, engineering, docks, and warehouse?
well, we need the routers to be back online. And I think yes, there wasn't there a security breach you said as well, Connor.
A security breach? No.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm getting. It's stressful. Perhaps I do need your meditation after all, Carol.
It's all good. Together we breathe in, we breathe out.
The owner of these boxes is being a bit difficult. Hang on a minute. Let me.
Would you like me to talk to him, Connor? I might be able to help.
If you'd like, but I think.
Belay that, Mr. Fraser. Belay that, Mr. Fraser. I would like for Miss Powell to not be involved with any further decisions of this council.
Do you want to remove
Commander.
her? But-
Security is on the way.
You're removing her.
Miss Powell, you are a suspect now for the damage that was caused and for the system failures that are currently occurring. I am deeply concerned of your knowledge of the routers. I am deeply concerned of some of the machinations, including that the warehouse and dock workers are refusing to be evacuated.
Well,
This
Commander,
seems
that was
coordinated and planned, and you seem to have both motive, means, and opportunity. I do not trust you at this time. That trust may be restored, but you will need to take some actions to do this.
Hang on.
If you could come with us, Habitat Leader Powell, you're under arrest.
Of course. Okay, I think this is all a horrible mistake, but we can sort it out later, I'm sure. It's all good.
well. Thanks, Commander. I was worried that
Right.
my worries were not being listened to.
Okay. I have a whole load of spare routers here. I'm going to. Commander, do you want the security team to fit these?
My engineers can probably do the job best.
Okay.
If I may. This is not a threat. We're all under pressure.
Okay. I will send you the cargo crate where those routers can be found.
Thank God. Excellent.
I am going to ask you this, but my decision may have already been made, to be clear. At this time, I am planning to declare martial law of the base to take command until UFR arrives. At this time, I will be coordinating an evacuation of all unnecessary personnel in these spaces. Anyone not repairing or keeping the station afloat will be removed to the habitation centers. And in fact, I will be removing everyone into the final 2 habitation centers to make sure there have been faulty warnings from the habitation ring closest to the center. We will be trying to keep as many civilians safe as possible while your teams make sure that everything is in repair and that this cascade will not continue into the habitation rings.
No, Commander. No. Connor, don't. Please be with me, Connor. I've got the financial systems under my eyes. There's a lot of money going your way, Garrus. What's going on? There's no martial law. You can't do that. This is a democratic system. The people will not agree with this.
I have the power to temporarily take martial control until the UFR arrives to contain the system. This is specifically...
No, you're not.
That is in fact a part of the chain of command for this station. I do not take this power lightly. I do not want to do it. But if I do not have your full support in this moment, I will have to do it to do what I think is best for the crew and the civilians in this station.
So you do it with or without our support? Guess what? My engineers are supposed to be the ones putting the routers in place that will keep people alive.
Security can do this if you will not cooperate. I need to keep people safe, and I cannot protect your feelings at this time, Miss Lucie.
It's not about my feelings, it's about the people, what they want, and I will not let you take over this country.
This is a station, and also, it is a temporary... There are restraints in place that will remove this power from me after the emergency has passed, but we need to take this action.
We are losing structural integrity.
Yes,
We're down to 20%.
You will not do martial law, and my engineers will fix it.
Let me make you a deal, Miss Lucie.
Okay.
If your teams, Mr. Fraser, Miss Lucerne, could make sure that we are evacuated and that the systems are being repaired, I will not declare martial law.
All right, let's go then.
That's what we're doing.
Quickly.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'm telling my team.
Fix the routers.
We'll talk about this finance agreement later.
Never mind that. If we can't fix the routers pretty damn quick, then we're going to have to separate the rings and mayday the UFR.
My engineers are the best in the region. They're on it. I have full trust in them.
We need to seal. Those routers need to be installed. That is the primary priority. I am declaring
happening right now.
Evacuation.
It's happening right now.
Recommend that any docked ships take off and separate to reduce the stresses on the docking ring.
I will have security meet this demand.
Excellent point. Fixing.
Structural integrity is 20%. We need to move quickly.
It's happening as quickly as possible.
My ship is still docked.
Breaking news! Riots taking out in the habitat ring. There seems to be a civil disruption as we are getting information that there is a impending strategic catastrophic failure due in the base. Commander.
Shit.
You are going to come with us. And on that note, we will leave it as the security guards start to arrest the station commander Garrus.
What?
Funnily, they look very similar to Commander Powell.
Oh shit!
It's definitely a family resemblance.
Oh no, the Carols! I was defending the Carols, apparently.
I'm never trusting a Carol again.
Oh man, we should have known by then.
I just really want us to understand that collectively, we are here to try and save this station. Whether somebody was siphoning money into their personal accounts, and I'm not looking at anybody in particular, Commander Garrus.
I mean, I literally pointed it out.
The important thing here is that I really hope that the teams are able to work uninterrupted, and that we aren't wasting time pointing fingers when the UFR can do that themselves.
Well, you know what? If it's the Carols or the martial law, I'll take the Carols.
So,
I'm so happy that you said that, Zoe.
Did the station survive?
Yeah. Did the station survive?
No shot.
Actually, the station ends up being fine.
Yes.
The fact is that the only reason why the station was in danger is because the router meant that the systems couldn't switch over. So the theft of all the routers was the only reason there was a risk of a cascade failure in the first place.
Oh.
So, I mean,
Maybe we
how
need
did
more
we get the
backups.
routers? Yeah, so how did we get the routers? Anyone?
Your people found them, right, Connor?
I bought them off of one of the void traders,
Oh, I forgot about the void traders.
who was very cagey
God
about
damn
them.
it. God damn it.
Now, I mean, who was that void trader working for?
Oh no. Garrus.
It was Powell.
Oh
Garrus,
no!
How
I'm an
could you
idiot.
accuse me of something?
Oh man.
Really want to stress here that the important thing is that void traders have this horrible reputation of being malignant and unkind, and realistically all they really want is a hug and a nice cup of tea. We can all work collectively to have the world be a much better place, and it would help if we had better cost of living, that we made sure that the habitats were just kept more up to date. Like, that's a commander issue here. What individuals do or don't do in order to make everything survive, it's a totally different thing. And I appreciate that maybe we didn't need 5 yoga sessions a day. We didn't need international flowers flown in. But it helps the morale.
You're really wedded to this character.
Wow.
I love it.
That just
How
fair enough.
much did Fraser pay above the usual rate for those routers?
I pay triple the normal price going rate for those routers.
I mean,
Fraser,
Funny.
I think you'll find that you paid double.
Well, Garrus has double the amount of the normal value of those routers in his account. But
Oh.
there's the whole value is missing. I wonder where that went.
God damn
I
it,
just
Kara.
feel
Am I the
like-
only one who's not dealing with money in this mission?
Would you like to be?
I'm not.
I mean, I
I'm
feel
also
left
not.
out.
Fraser just basically chucked the money of the Space Union to save the station, only to find that it was sequestered by somebody. Apparently, 2/3 of which turned up in Garrus's account, another third of which has disappeared.
And I really think that we shouldn't be blaming Carols for this. Like, there's
Feels like
many
we
accounts
should.
that have the word Carol on it, and I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
really-
it's quite racist
yeah,
for you to just assume
yeah.
that all Carols share one bank
Yeah,
account.
it seems like a lot of fingers are pointing at Carol right now, including mine. I mean, I did accuse you of terror. I was right.
Has
Man.
anybody watched Pluribus?
No, not yet. But hey, I didn't lose anything in my mission. It said I need to make sure that there are no civilians getting killed. Checked, and that's the only thing I had to lose. So I didn't lose anything else.
I'm counting this as a win, as long as, probably I'm gonna sue Station Command for all of that money and stress back.
It's fine. I'm sure some
You
money
thought
can
you
end
had
up in your
stress. What
account.
about poor Garrus? He had a breakdown in the middle of that.
That's Garrus's fault.
And also didn't embezzle the money.
He
That was
didn't.
Errol.
He was a good guy.
Oh no!
Complete
No, he was a
good
good guy trying to pass on martial law. I'm sorry.
He's desperately trying to save the base.
Well, me too, but without martial law. Come on, Garrus.
It's fine. I'm sure that Zoe and Connor can be persuaded into making sure that Garrus gets everything that he deserves. At least according to me. It's just a little
Nothing.
palm grease.
No.
Well, obviously, Carol got everything she deserved.
Oh yeah, she got everything she wanted.
All the money and control of the base.
Oh no.
We just need more
Well,
yoga sessions, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair,
exactly.
I've heard worse, like martial law. It's like
For the
yoga or
audience
martial law.
members listening to this who are wondering why we keep going on about carols, in case you've missed it, we have had a pattern of Cat playing the character Carol, but they're all different carols from the planet of Carol. So that's what that's all about. Go and check out one of our previous episodes for more and more enjoyable carols.
Oh, this was very enjoyable, Carol.
Yeah.
This is a great carol.
More of them. More of the enjoyable carols. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some unenjoyable ones as well.
To be clear, the martial law declaration would literally have just been until the UFR could come in and regain control.
Because you were doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Obviously,
had
you're not
money.
punished for doing the right thing.
But there was money coming your way.
From
at the wrong time.
Carol embezzled the money and put it in my account to draw suspicion.
I'm so sorry. I fucked up again. I'm sorry. Because it's.
I was the good guy.
Yeah, and I fucked up. And I also, because the whole issue, it wasn't just the routers was stolen. I made a mistake. Yeah, there was a bit of a.
So why was there not much oxygen in the habitat rings?
Well, because essentially I cut corners in the, routine maintenance. Because it was too slow, guys. Bureaucracy drives me mad. And I was like, we need to upgrade this anyway. And yet there's a small risk. It was a small risk. It was a mitigated risk, if not for Carol. That was literally just, I was like, I'm done. I want this to be done. It needs to be done. And Carol.
Look, all I hoped was that you would upgrade the ring, you would upgrade all the systems when they were due to be upgraded rather than delaying it in order to try and save time and money. And so, just before they needed to be upgraded, siphon a couple off, put them in a little box, sell them on the black market, get some money. Everyone's able to have a great time. Means we can afford to have yoga sessions and everybody likes me.
To be fair on Carol, these were perfectly redundant systems. They're not supposed to be needed, and they happen to contain a very rare exotic element, which is very expensive and is currently on very high demand.
It's like hippie flower terrorism.
To be clear, I was right, and I had her arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah.
Well done.
And you had me until martial law. I don't know, that triggered something in me, 2026. Little old me was like, nope.
Says the performer who's committed the most atrocities in the history of this game.
Yes, but I'm
Oscar,
a
are you
different
keeping
character.
track?
Yeah. Well, I'm probably the one who's killed the most people, including myself, by the way.
Indeed.
Ah, yay! I win at something.
Took the
Not
biggest
a competition.
Took
It
the biggest
is.
L in this one after
It
taking the
Always
biggest
is.
W in the other one.
Yes. But I'm sorry, though. I fucked up. Big time.
Happens to us all.
But it was hilarious.
good.
It was a great. I just think I have to take my hat off to the Carol, because the Carol did
Carol.
the most extraordinary job, but way beyond my expectations. And I was expecting you to be kind of expected to get caught, but you didn't even. No one even kind of got close to catching it. Rather than trying to work out why there were boxes of these routers in the docking area. Somebody went straight to buying them.
Well, yeah, because investigating what exactly happens takes second place to fixing the problems so we don't all die.
As I said earlier.
Yeah.
We were played, Connor.
We were
Like
played
instruments in a terrible orchestra.
There was a
tiny
point where,
violin.
to be fair to Carol, she did explore the option of grabbing the routers out of storage and effectively paying off her void trader herself. However, just as she was typing that out, I just had the message from Chris saying you're going to pay 2x. And then, because that wasn't quick enough, because I had to get Carol to confirm whether that was okay or not, by the time I got the okay, you were offering 3x and she was being arrested. Love it.
What can I say?
Oh boy.
So if you hadn't
It's
guessed,
all right.
the whole idea of this is the cascade failure was never going to happen unless you did something stupid.
Right.
And I was waiting for things like, I don't know, isolating the HABs and discovering that the O2 wasn't there. It was stuff like that. So I thought it was lovely the way it turned out.
It could have been worse. No civilian died.
Yeah.
some
No
civilian
civilian died. No
Technically,
civilian
yeah.
died. Just
to be clear, a civilian is going to die.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, not die. You're going to prison, right? Like
No,
to a farm upstate.
They'll never take him alive.
Correct.
Oh
Never
wow.
take him alive, copper.
Oh damn. Okay.
Look, we can't be blamed.
Have we oh, sorry, go for it.
No, we can't blame if Garrus wishes to ashes, earth to earth. Then that is what Garrus must do, and we have to respect his validity here. We have to make sure that he understands this, and also make sure that he understands this is all his fault and he could have done anything.
That's a Carol burn. The
can't-
worst
That's
of
a Carol
burns.
burn.
I can't work for her. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Anyone got any other last minute comments to add?
Never trust
On
a
that
Carol.
note, I hope you enjoyed the takeover by the Carol of the what was the name of the base? I forgot the name of the base now. Whatever the base was called.
It's your base, Oscar.
It was the big base, whatever. Relay Station Enoch. That's right. And with the new management at Enoch Station, so Relay Station Enoch, we will have new yoga sessions, Pilates, and of course appropriate health massages that go with it, or something similar. Please like, subscribe, share, and put comments like "I want to be a Carol" or whatever you feel appropriate. Or do you feel that Garrus needed to get a bit more love? That's what we want to know. On that note, I'm gonna
Which
say thank you
Carol
very
is your
much.
favorite?
Which Carol is your favorite? Go like it. And on that note, until next time, remember anything can happen.